attendant. Okay, so, oh, look at Boo. I put this chain charm back on. This was given to me by a book bestie in the Discord for Danny's thriller cult, and I put it on here because I had the bigger one on there that another book bestie got me, but it was just too big, too long, and it covered up my pop socket. Sorry, I'm looking at them. They're doing inventory. So, hold on real quick. We're just gonna keep all the footage.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
How you doing, honey?
I'm up. How are you?
Same.
Yeah. Okay, she's super scheduled. Let me do a medium iced hopscotch protein latte, 0 sugar, light ice.
Light on the ice, okay?
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
That's it. Girl, I took a sleeping pill last night.
Oh, girl, I know you feeling it. That's why I gotta be careful. I gotta take it early in the evening because I feel like hungover the day after.
Girl, I didn't even take. Okay, it's not coming. I didn't even take the full thing. I took like a half. Oh crap, I forgot. It's just probably like one of those like store brand sleep aids.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I think it's compared to like Unisum. And so an ER doctor told me once, he was like, you only need half.
Yeah.
He's like,
I always take half.
Yeah.
I never take full.
So I took half, and I'm like,
look, I had you on knocked out.
I'm pushing like I gotta be in Portland at 10:30.
Girl, you better go. You got 20 minutes. Oh, girl, go. You got 20 minutes, girl. There's traffic too. You better go.
Oh no! Bye, bye. See you later. Yes, Bookie. I'm gonna be late. So yeah, I switched the chain back to this one because it's a little bit shorter and it looks cute. Well, both of them are really cute, but this one's just a little bit lighter on the basic. The other one I might end up putting on my Paperwhite if I keep my Paperwhite. We'll see. And then I freaking love this this pop socket because
Here's our little shot. Hey. Want a straw?
please.
I got you.
Thank you, Kylie. Thank you, y'all. You too. It's a full house in there, baby. Everybody's working this morning. So yeah, so the pop socket, I used to see, well, I still see the illustrations on Pinterest, and it's just like this gorgeous black hand with beautiful nails, ice on her, ice on her wrist with holding money or something. And the other one was like clock it, and it was like this, and then the other one's like her roll, like holding a roll of money, and it has the blue nails. I usually love blue nails. I've been in my French tip era. I do have blue toes, but I feel like I'm gonna be in a French tip mood for a while. I'm enjoying that it works with everything that I put on. So I have that on there, and then I also I didn't make these stickers, but I made the design of the stickers myself, as far as the background is like cardstock that came in between the stickers, and then I put like my name on it. End up decorating my Paperwhite for a little bit. I trying to decide if I'm gonna like give it to a friend or something, or just keep it for later. Well, all my book besties that I can think of either already have quite a few Kindles, and other book besties who I'm like, maybe I could give it to them. I don't think they're big on like Kindles, so I think they like physical copies or audio. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. So I don't know, maybe I'll decorate it and keep it for a while and get back into carrying that. But I am loving my basic. Like, I'm just loving the size of it. I wish I would have got this first, but at the time when I got my Paperwhite, everyone was like talking about Paperwhite. But I think it's like the best investment that I've gotten, and I got mine money for her, honey. 20 minutes. 10:34. Okay, so I'll be a little bit late. That's okay. That's okay. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later in the next clip, which will be probably getting breakfast or something. So I'll see y'all then. Okay, y'all, hello, back in the car. I've done a lot since we've last spoken. What are you doing? Okay, thank you. So I went to the Bishop and Wild Tin House bookstore, and I like that bookstore, but they definitely focus on a lot more nonfiction, human rights, you know, political activists and things like that, which is great. There was a book in there that was like Black History for Everyone, and or Black History is for Everyone or something, and they had a biography on Octavia E. Butler that I noticed. So they don't do a lot of fiction. I forgot about that. I feel like I've gotten a couple of, I think I got Octavia E. Butler's books there. So I didn't really see anything this time, but I did go and I enjoyed myself. I didn't buy anything. Then I went and sat at another coffee shop, but it was crowded. So that is one thing about Portland, baby. People out here utilize these coffee shops. Okay, so I went there and I read for like an hour and a half before my acupuncture appointment, and now I'm just leaving my acupuncture appointment. So instead of sitting at another coffee shop and buying something else because I'm not hungry, I did go to Dutch Rose again. But I got a seltzer water and I got a decaf coffee. I am going to go to the library because there used to be a library on the corner, like right across from my acupuncturist, but they closed it and they said they moved. And I never even looked to see where they moved to, and they're like 3 minutes away, so they're still in the neighborhood. So I think I'm gonna go to the library, do some more reading, and check what traffic looks like, because I wouldn't mind going home and taking like a little nap, so that'd be nice. So let me do that, and we'll check out this new library because that will be kind of cool to see how they redid it and if they have more space now. So let me find it. I feel like it's on Pettigrew. Oh, Tillamook. Let me figure it out. Okay, y'all, I have left the library and I walked to New Seasons, which is a grocery store out here, and got a slice of pizza for the road. This library, I didn't film any footage in this library, but it's really nice. It's new. I think I mentioned that earlier, that it's a new library. They not remodeled, but they, what do you call it? They relocated it. They moved it. So really nice. Had really good selection of books in there. They even had like an urban fiction section, which I thought was cool, because it's funny because I really don't even see that when I'm in LA, where it is predominantly Black. But to be in this predominantly white area, like literally, and they're brand new books, they're not like tattered or anything. So I got some pizza, random, but I also got these toothpaste tablets I'm gonna try. You bite, chew, and brush, and it's travel friendly, so I think that'd be kind of cool. I just want to try something new with my toothpaste, so I'm gonna try that. So reading update, I didn't finish anything, but I also did pretty good with being on my Kindle and reading, and I've been going back and forth through books. So I told you I was doing Silver Queendom. I also have another book called Welcome to Fear City, which is a YA thriller, I guess. But I always saw it in the bookstores, and I really liked the graphic. It's like a graphic comic like setup. So there's a lot of pictures. It's a really thick book, but a lot of it is pictures. And it follows this girl named Sylvie, who has this magical ability to see the past when she touches a building. So it does take place in 1977. So it does have a little bit of that historical fiction aspect. It's in New York. But yeah, so when she touches a building, she'll see like what was happening during that time when the building was built. And she can also see people's like deaths. So she keeps getting this reoccurring vision without even touching a building of someone dying. And so she is going to investigate it. And then she finds out she's, of course, in way over her head. So I found it on Libby through one of my libraries. And I was like, this should not take too long to read, because like I said, a lot of it is pictures. But I don't know, I just feel like I'm not really connecting with the character yet. But it also is YA, so I'm not really expecting... Is this where everybody's going? Oh. I'm not really expecting a lot, but I also feel that... Is this it? Oh, it's pretty. I also feel that it should at least make sense. And I'm not really getting a good vibe with the character yet, as far as, I don't know, it just doesn't feel fleshed out yet. So trying to get a feel of that. Like, there was one part where I thought she was like 14, and then like a family member's like, oh, are you still with that boyfriend? And I'm like, what is she worried about a boyfriend at 14? And then it said something like, oh, she's gone through many boyfriends or something. And I was like, how old is she? And then I reread the summary, and it says she's 17. So I'm like, okay, none of the characters are fleshed out enough right now, so we'll see. I think I really did just pick it up for the graphics, because it doesn't really have like the best reviews. So anyway, I'm heading home. I have been out in the streets long enough, and it has been a great day. I am probably gonna listen to Get a Grip podcast. I don't think I want to listen to an audiobook right now. So yeah, because the goal is just Kindle this week. So I'm gonna listen to Get a Grip podcast on YouTube while I get on this drive. Hopefully the drive should be decent now. Oh, it's not showing me the screen. Hold on. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. All right, y'all. Y'all, I had did like a clip in the beginning of this vlog, and it literally like is gone. Like, I don't know, it's crazy, but it is what it is. So I'll have to do like another clip of like an introduction. But hello, it is an absolutely beautiful day today. So gorgeous. I promise I changed. I'm in different workout clothes today, but same colors and stuff. But this is the same little jacket. But you know why I enjoy reading on my Kindle is it gives me that dopamine effect. And I find myself reading, and then I'll stop, and then I'll go through Kindle Unlimited and like pick another book. And I'm like, okay, it's the dopamine effect. It is the dopamine that is getting me. It's that little, oh, I just purchased something. Because I do have KU, and so I can just like download a book. And so it's that scrolling. It's that, oh, I can get something else. I can get something else. I can get something else. You know what I mean? So there's that. I am kind of bored with Silver Queendom. I might end up DNFing it. I'm not sure. I think I would love a book that has, I don't know, it's just not really giving me the excitement yet. So I don't know how long that will take. So maybe I'll put it to the side for now and finish it another time. I am back into The Return to the Black Farm, and I might finish that today actually. That is a horror, not necessarily splatterpunk, but just a horror afterlife kind of read, and it is fairly heavy. Sarah, what are you doing? It's fairly heavy, so that is not gonna be for everybody, but I did read The Black Farm, enjoyed it, and yeah, have to see how this story is going to end, because it's crazy. It's crazy. So we'll do that, and I might see how I feel about finally getting into The Daughters of Neri, which has been on my list for years because the covers are absolutely stunning covers, and I would really like to get into those. So we'll see, and they're all on my Kindle. So like I said, this week is strictly Kindle reading, using my time that I would normally scroll to hold my Kindle and read, and to limit myself from getting out of a book just to go and download another one just for that quick dopamine hit. It's just fascinating, like what I'm learning. So yeah, let's go get coffee, let's go get some food. I will see if she wait, huh? No, today. Okay, she's okay. I think we're all just kind of all over the place because I'm like, no, today's Friday. Like, right? Is it Friday? Let me double check. Okay, y'all get the real, the nitty gritty of what goes on in my head. Let me figure this out in like 20 minutes. That was too much. So, because I don't like not having like my schedule, like when people are depending on me, I don't like to throw that off. I do have another rover at 3, but right now I have time. So, I had to get a large today, baby. A large with all the caffeine, because I was just thrown off completely. So beautiful day. I'm just running my mouth now because I just had to tell y'all that. Like, that was insane. And this is what happens though. This is gonna sound so bad, but I don't know how else to explain it. I love that the weather is beautiful, but there are quite a few people in this state I don't want to share this beautiful weather with. Like, I don't want them outside, if that makes sense, because they start doing crazy stuff. They're like whipping through the streets in a way that irritates me. I just feel like there are some people who, like, there were some individuals out on their like scooters, okay, enjoy yourself, with certain flags hanging behind them, and I'm like, I wish it would rain on y'all. Like, I wish I would go back in the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, those flags are not welcome here, okay? It's don't do that. So I'm just like seeing people out and they're like, oh, the weather's beautiful, and I'm like, it shouldn't be for you. It should not be for you. It should be raining and snowing and thunder right on top of you, but whatever. Beautiful day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go home, honey. That was a rush. I done put myself through so much in the last 20 minutes. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna stick to my little Kindle era right now. I am enjoying the basic. Danny baby, if you watch this, Danny reads thriller bestie. I need to get back. I need to tell this lady, like, sorry, like that was a lot for like in a 20-minute span. Anyway, so I need to get back in the group. But Danny Boo, you are so right. I freaking love my basic. Like, I don't even know if I want, like, I think I said this earlier, where I don't know if I want to keep the paper wipe. I might keep it maybe after I decorate it, but it feels heavy to me now compared to the basic. The paper wipe feels so heavy. It's so funny. So I'm just like, oh, this is too big for me. I do kind of want to do here's the thing, Danny Boo, you love your Oasis, like that is your baby, and I think it's because you like it's color, right? And it has the page turners. I don't know if I necessarily need that, but I do want a Kobo. So then I saw that Kobo has like other Kobo colors that look like Kindle, and they don't have the page turner buttons. Maybe I would get that instead. I don't know. Also, if you do have Kobo, can you keep your books, or is it the same as KU where you're only paying for the licensing? Like you're paying to be able to well, I'm gonna park here because I'm always in Jersey. He'll be fine. Is it? Yeah, I don't know, because if you don't know, when you buy books from Amazon, ebooks, you're only paying for the licensing, being able to read it as long as you have Amazon and Kindle. So they can take it away from you. It's not necessarily your book. So I wonder if Kobo is the same way, or once you buy the book, it's yours. I'm not sure, which is why I do KU a lot, because I might as well just read as many books on there than try and buy an ebook and they take it from me, you know? Okay, I'm rambling too much. Let me go in here, get something to eat, and I'll talk to you later. Just this one. This is Welcome to Fear City. I'm not sure if I talked about this, so I'm gonna wait and check my footage if I already talked about this. But I don't really, it's really actually kind of boring. I am not enjoying the characters. This story kind of goes back and forth, but not in a good way where I'm getting the answers I'm looking for. Like nothing is connecting. And there is going to be a scene in here where you see some of the illustrations. That's really why I picked the book up. I saw it at a bookstore and I was like, I love the illustrations, but the story is not that good. And I'm starting to realize that the illustrations are maybe 3 to 4 pages every few chapters. So yeah, it's not as many as I thought so far. So we'll see. It's like almost 500 pages. I'm hoping a lot of those are illustrations because that's what I want to see. I don't really know if I care to read this story, so I'm not sure. I think I told you I returned to read. I started Return to the Black Farm. I had been in it for a while, but now I think I'm heavy in it. I'm in 32%, so might finish that tonight or tomorrow. What else? I re-downloaded All I Want for Christmas Is You. I don't know if you can see this, but it is by Kenya Gory Bell. Kenya Gory Bell, KGB, on TikTok. I'm sorry, but she does enemies to lovers. Yup. She does enemies to lovers right. So, everyone else I take with a grain of salt. But I loved that book. So it was so entertaining. It's like 73 pages. I might reread that. I am still in the middle of Song of Dawn by Angela J. Ford. That's just a romantasy. I find it cozy. I find it cute. There's a lot of yearning. It's romantic, right? It's not just humping and bumping. It's like this actual like want and need for someone instead of like, you're cute, let's hump, you know? So I am enjoying that. I also downloaded Mayhem Immortal by Shenora Williams. I don't really know how much I enjoy Shenora Williams thrillers. They're entertaining, but I think some of the subject matters I don't really care for. I don't like that everything has to be based off somebody like being unfaithful or some, you know. And I also, I don't know, they're okay, they're entertaining, but I would like to see her writing for fantasy. So I do have that downloaded too. So like I said, the goal this week is Kindle only. Do I read more on Kindle, or am I the problem? I might be the problem. I also have Daughters of Neri, and I also have the second one. I'll show you the cover. The first one is over on my stack somewhere over there, but I will show you the cover of the second book. Isn't that beautiful? So gorgeous. I think I'm going to try and find the first book in paperback so I can keep those for my collection. They are gorgeous. So I do have that. I also have Marked by the Black-Eyed King. This is interesting. I'm not sure if it's, I don't want to say that. No, actually, I think the author responded to someone commenting about this potentially not being written by a real person, and they did say it is. So it will be interesting to see because it looks fun. I don't know if I can show you the cover. Like I said, I'm not going to mention the other one because I've mentioned it 35 times and still have not picked it up completely. I do have the one that starts with a D and ends with mouth. We'll see. Where is the cover? This one is Marked by the Black-Eyed King, where he is a vampire. I think she might be a witch or something, but I think that's really cool. So we'll see. I have a lot to choose from. I just need to stick with something and read because I'm realizing that I love to just click through my Kindle because it feels like a phone. So let's find something to read. Let's get serious. And I will probably see y'all in the morning because, yeah, unless I have like a huge reading update tonight, but I doubt I will. So I'll see y'all later. Update for y'all because I am the problem. I am the drama. I had my Kindle in hand and next thing you know, I was like, I was out, baby. I was out like a light. That also could have something to do with some adult beverages, some adult juice. That could have done something too. But I I think I'm just the problem. So I don't know if I read more with my Kindle or what. But it's a beautiful day. I have one rover today. You know where I'm heading. I'm heading to get coffee. I'm telling you, Dutch, the Big Daddy Dutch Bros, do y'all have like an affiliate program? I should be in that, because the way I'm gonna make sure everybody goes to Dutch, baby. Anyway, beautiful day today. Trying to decide what needs to be done. I kind of want to get my car washed, because this car, I swear, when I look back at some of the footage, I'm like, oh my God, you would think I've never washed this car. It looks horrendous. And I'm like, I dust it weekly. I try to wipe it down. It rains to the point where it's like, sometimes you don't want to get your car washed. But, baby, you think I don't take care of that thing. And then Princess's paw prints. This heifer just saw those. So, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that and fill up on gas, go get my car washed. We'll see. So I am determined, though. I am determined to finish the Return of the Black Farm tonight, and we'll see what I get into after. But I am determined to finish that. It is not that long of a book, so I am just gonna have to buckle down and be like, Casey, chill on the dopamine effect, okay? I would really like a donut today, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get a donut. I don't need a donut. I know what a donut tastes like. Anyways, I just want to run my mouth with y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope it's beautiful where you are. It is beautiful because you're there, so love that. But let's go and get coffee. Let me text some of my boos back, because I am like just waking up, and then they're all in like different time zones, so like their day is pretty much done. Oopsie. I really thought I was gonna be a morning girl. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. All right, let's go get some coffee. Next thing I know, I'm like, and I was like, I'm gonna be a little late to my first appointment. But it worked out perfectly. So yes, it's a beautiful day. I think it's gonna rain the rest of the week, and then I think it's supposed to be nice when my family comes. Yes, my sister and my mother are coming to visit. I don't know if I am going to film any of that or have any footage, maybe of the concert. We are going on a concert, me and my sister, so maybe I'll have some footage of that. But otherwise that's about it. That's about it. It'll be good to see them. I haven't seen them in a few months, and they have not been out here. Janelle has not been out here in like 8-9 years, and my mom came like 4 years ago, so I usually go to them. And my dad does not like to fly, so I will have to just go back to LA to see him. So I think my allergies are starting to act up. I'm starting to feel what everyone is talking about. Anyway, what have I finished? I finished Black Owned by Char Adams, and I need to get a physical copy of this book. This is a amazing book about the history of Black owned bookstores, where they started, the trials and the tribulations that they had to deal with for their life, safety, just to get books out there by Black authors. And it was amazing. She also lists every Black owned bookstore to date, I believe, in the back of the book. I did listen to it on audio, so I'm gonna have to get a copy. But I loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Thought it was chef's kiss. I mean, things that I just did not know. From activists selling books out of their car because, the hatred of white man burning their buildings down and threatening them, and they selling them just out of their house, selling them out of the car. It's such an honor to be able to read. I was thinking about that, and it's such an honor to come from such a strong, like, historical, like, bloodline of just, you know, watching how we have just come through so much and still go through so much, but still, like, persevere. And I just thought it was really good. And to me, it wasn't just the, oh, woe is me as a Black person trying to run a bookstore and everyone, like, hates me. It literally just had all the facts, you know. Like, some of them were like, I mean, you had people who were running Black-owned bookstores, and they were kind of still beefing with the community because they were painting an activist in a not so good light, you know. One was selling a book from an author who was kind of talking down at Martin Luther King. So things like that, where it's like, it's not just like, oh, everything was innocent. It talks about everything, even like our issues within like our community with each other. So I thought that was really good. So definitely would say, I think every reader should have either a copy of it or should read it. You just don't take it, like, it's just something I realized that I was taking for granted, you know. Like, I have so many Black-owned bookstores around here, and I need to visit them more. I do. Let me order my coffee. And she doesn't remember her name. And then, like I said, you have the boyfriend on the other side of town who is like saying, no, she's missing, we need to find her. But the town believes that he had something to do with her disappearance, / they think she's already dead. So it goes through that, and you can already kind of tell where it's going. People are like, oh, the reviews go from like, thank you, Bookie Bat.
Of course, have a good one.
You too, enjoy the sunshine. Bye, Boo, good seeing you. Dang, I had to say hi, I forgot what I was saying. The reviews really go, the reviews are all over the place. They go from 5 stars to 1 star. One person said if they could have given it 0, they would have. So I don't know. It's already predictable. I think as someone who does enjoy thrillers, it's just going to be a quick, fun read. I don't think I'm expecting much of it. It is YA as well. So I'm not really expecting too much from it. I never do when it comes to YA. I never expect like character growth, I guess, from their age. Because they're kids. But I do hope that the story is kind of like fleshed out. So we'll see. It's probably just going to be enjoyable and quick. I think that's it for me. Especially because, like I said, I'm a big thriller person. So I have a different critique of them. What's next? Also, I actually have this on my Kindle. Shanora's new book, and I think it's her first romantasy. Mortal and the Mayhem. And I have it. Oh, I didn't even bring my Kindle. Oh, Casey, come on. I didn't bring my Kindle, but I have it on my Kindle because it was on KU. But I looked at my library, and even though the ebook is on hold for I can't even like fathom, like the wait for the ebook is so long. But the audiobook was available. like immediately, no wait, nothing. I said, what? Did I just look up? And it wasn't even like a 7-day lucky hold. It was like, no, you have it for like 21 days. And I'm like, oh. The perks of having like 8 different libraries. The perks, baby, the perks. So I snatched that up quick, fast, and in a hurry. You hear me? So I might do an immersive read with that. Like I said, Shannara's writing for her thrillers is okay. I think because maybe they're considered more domestic, they're not my favorite. But I am interested to see her version of like romantasy. I think it could be fun. It's saying that it's enemies to lovers. I take that with a grain of salt personally, because I feel like I have found my author when it comes to enemies to lovers, and not too many people can go that dark. So I think it'll just be fun. I think it'll be fun, and it's fast paced. So I might start listening to that after That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. We'll get that out of the way, because I have been going back and forth between this book since January, because I would listen to a little bit of it and then I'm like, you know what, it'd be like 9 people waiting for the book or something, and I'm like, you know what, go ahead, take the book. Take the audio. I can't. I don't like that, the idea of that line behind me, you know. I'm like, no, take it, just take it. And then it's like, oh, 6 week, you know, and 14 weeks and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So I've like given it back a couple times, and that's why it's taking me so long to like get through. But I'm like, I can get through it in the next day, if not just today. So that is what's gonna happen. Oh my goodness, I'm running my mouth. Did not even try my coffee, but I know it's good. Alrighty, let me go home real quick, clean some stuff up. I know Princess is probably gonna run outside, so I'm gonna let her out, and then I'm gonna have a beautiful day. And I think my allergies are really acting up now. I am here at the library because, again, dopamine hit. Something to walk around, look at some books, feel like I'm doing something, and get my happy ass out of here. I do need to go to Dollar Tree. I need like 2-3 things from Dollar Tree. And I might get a sandwich today. I might. I am back on my Mexican tuna kick, but I made Mexican chicken kick. Tuna. It's all over TikTok. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I think I've talked about it enough in enough vlogs probably. So I did make some of that, but I am interested in a sandwich. So we'll see. We shall see. So that's it. Let's go into the library. Hopefully all of this has been recorded. Okay, let's do that. Let's go into the library. as my extra room in my apartment is available, I'm gonna have like a content room. Okay, I'm gonna have like a huge ring light so that I don't have just like this little spotlight on me. But I'm back in the house and I am in for the night. I'm done. I was gonna get, oh, I thought I saw Princess. I was going to get, the goal was a sandwich. I did get a sandwich, but I got it from a different place. But when I went to Dollar Tree, I saw this Chinese restaurant that was next door and it had really good reviews. And I was like, oh, Chinese sounds good too. But while I was looking at the Chinese place, next to it was a sandwich shop. And I'm like, wait a minute. What kind of sandwiches? You know, I didn't know what, because I don't know, I'm just in this huge like deli sandwich bodega type of like vibe, right? I know I can make it at home. I know, but I don't want to. So I went to this place and it's called Big Town Hero. And it says the ultimate sandwich. So I got a sandwich and he was so sweet. He gave me like little coupons for like next time because I will use these. I would like to support a smaller business than Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's if I can. I mean, I love Jersey Mike's, but if I can support a smaller place, that's always great. But yeah, so it's called, Big Town Hero. And I'm excited. I got the turkey avocado bacon club sandwich on cheesy garlic bread. And I asked for pepperoncinis on the side. I don't know why, I'm just in a pepperoni kind of mood. And instead of chips, oh crap. That just opened on me. I got potato salad. That cup is not secure. And it's gonna need a little pepper and a little pepper, a little salt, and a little pepper and salt, maybe a little red crushed peppers. I'm gonna get a fork. Yeah, just a little. So I'm gonna eat. Oh, she's up there now. And watch a little TV or watch a little YouTube and get back into That's Not My Name. And let me just make sure all this footage is here. I don't know, does anybody else like love like pepperoncinis? I love sucking on them. Okay, let me eat and I will talk to y'all later. So I'm like, where's the first one? You know, so all that. So anyway, there is that. Since the last time you have seen me, I have finished Return to the Black Farm. I have finished That's Not My Name by Megan Lale. I also did my March reading wrap up on TikTok. And I think I did pretty good this month because I think I did pretty good. I did a nice little chunk. I felt like I did more this month, but it really was because I kept starting books and stopping. And I also DNF'd quite a few books. Maybe they'll be soft DNFs. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to them. I'm not sure. But I did some rereads too. Just some fun, smutty, good time, dark romance books that I enjoy to keep my attention going. So that's been what's going on. I think I also have a clip in here where I did mention that I think I did say that. I think that clip stayed. But Mayhem and the Mortal by Shenora Williams. This is, I think, Shenora's debut romantasy. She has written thrillers and I want to say maybe dark romance before, know if she's written, okay. Homeboy is cracked out. I want to say those are dark romance. I'm not sure. Vicious Bonds or something. I wonder if that's considered dark romance. But anyway, she is not new to the game. She's been in this writing game for a while, but I think this is her debut romantasy. And I was saying that I have it on KU, but I was fortunate enough to have a library that actually had the audiobook available. The audiobook is narrated by Jonice Abbott Pratt. Jonice Abbott Pratt is known for Legendborn under that name when she does her young adult narrations, but she also has different names when she does her adult narrations. So she also did Curvy Girl Summer. I can't think of what her name is, her pen name is for that, but it's the same narrator. So when I heard it, I said, oh, Curvy Girl Summer, Legendborn, okay. Traffic's bad. Yeah, April really said April Fool's today. Okay. So, I wonder if maybe the bridge is down. Not sure. Anyway, so yes, it's the same narrator. Y'all, I'm so nosy. Do y'all want to see the traffic? Let's see if y'all can see the traffic. See? We have to like go over a bridge, but like no one's moving. So I don't know if the bridge is up. It could be the bridge is up because like we're at like a standstill. I'm not sure. Or it could be an accident. Anyway. So yeah. So I attempted to listen to it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm already missing a part. So I need to probably start it over again. And this is for Mayhem and the Mortal. Because when I heard when I heard the narrator, I was like, all I could think about was like Legendborn, right? So then I was like, okay, like that made me think of it being YA, and this is not YA. So just trying to like get that out of my head and not already think that, you know what I mean? So let me see what's going on. What else do I have going on? I don't know. I have to look and see what else I have going on in my audiobooks. I need to put my face on since we're just stuck here. So let me do that. I will probably talk to y'all later. I don't know if I'm gonna stay out. I don't know if I'm gonna stay out today because it's raining and I just kind of want to be home. So we'll see. But I'll talk to y'all a little bit later.